Morning, it's Patsy. I've come on to do a catch up of last week and moving on to this week, the decks I'll be working with. Last week I was going to be working with the Hero's Journey Oracle, carry on working with that from the week before, and also the Medicine Oracle, what's over there. But I didn't actually touch the Medicine Oracle because I think to give that a um, good go sort of thing, it needs to be, the book needs to be read, and obviously I can't do that at the minute. So I just stuck with this one, the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. Now, as much as I love these images, and as I said in my previous video, I love these images. It's a bit glary, these, because they're on this shiny stock paper, because it's Blue Angel, they do be a bit shiny. Now, I love the images of these, and I really wanted to connect with these, and I didn't. I couldn't connect with them. I was pulling a card a day, and sitting with it, but none of the messages I was getting really resonated with me. They didn't seem to have much meaning for me for that day or anything like that, and it was a shame because, like I said, I do love these. But I'm not going to give up on them. What I'm going to do is, it's possibly that I just can't connect because of not being able to read the book fully because of the eyes and what have you. That they just need to be put to one side and brought out again when I can give them a bit more attention than that I've been able to. So, gorgeous cards, but at the minute I'm not resonating. So they're going to go back up, and then I'll pull them out later on. So I'm not going to give up on them because they are lovely cards, and I want to be able to connect, so I'm going to try. Now, for the cards that I'm going to be using this week, I'm a healer. I have been for a good few years now. I do spiritual healing as well as angel healing and Reiki healing, and also chakra alignment, all that kind of thing. And I've always wanted some decks to sort of incorporate the chakras in the reading. I know you can get spreads using just a normal tarot cards, in certain spreads, but I particularly wanted cards that resonated with me to do some spreads on chakras. I got this oracle a little while ago, but I've worked with it a few times, but not in great detail. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, and that's from Tori Hartman. The book is quite good, what you get with it. You do get an introduction into the chakra system, and then you get like each card, and there's a meditation with each card. It goes through all the cards, then it goes through layouts, standard divination layouts, 3-card layouts, intention layouts, and the intention layouts that she does is purpose of your intention, intention for love, intention for wealth, removing blocks, your career path, and the chakra layout, which is a 7-card. I might do that one over the next day or two as I'm working with these cards. And then you get just the index and final thoughts at the end. So that's quite a good little book. And like I said, I have worked with these sparingly, not a great deal, but a little bit. There's the backs. Each of the cards are individually coloured with a keyword. Obviously the colour represents the particular chakra that the message is about. So acceptance then is the red chakra, which is the root, or the root chakra. So each one is one keyword, and then the colour will be to that particular chakra that it's talking. The blue obviously is the throat chakra and communication, and they're all the same, all keywords, and all colour coordinated with the particular chakra that they're talking about. So that's that one. So I'm going to be working with that this week. And also I got yesterday, I've only received it yesterday. I'd seen this advertised a while ago, but it wasn't on order. It was coming, but it wasn't available at the time. But it come up in my Amazon over the weekend, so I ordered it, and it's the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman, the same person who does the Oracle. Now the artwork isn't my style of artwork at all, because I don't particularly like that type of art that she's used in this, but it's a tarot relating to the chakra system, which was what I wanted. So I went ahead and bought it anyway. It wasn't expensive. I think it was under £20. It was quite cheap actually. It comes in a good sturdy box with a little pull tab, but it slides out like a drawer. So it's a good steady, good box. You get a book inside it, and again you get like the content you get is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, introduction to it, how to use this book, working with the chakras to manifesting, the power of chakra meditation, the chakra within the tarot, and then it goes through the major arcana, level 1, level 2, level 3, the minor arcana, first chakra, second chakra, third chakra, fourth chakra, right through to the 7 chakras. And then at the end it's some Chakra Wisdom Tarot card layouts. So for each card you do get a full page on the majors, because once you reach the minors, she groups them together. So the minor arcana, she's first using the first chakra, which is the root chakra, which is called I can't never pronounce their proper names, the Muladhara. But in this she sort of goes to what the meaning of the first chakra is, and why she is put these certain cards with the first chakra, and then she goes in with the cards, but they're all grouped together. So the 4 aces, and then there's a small write up on each of the aces over 2 pages. But she groups all the 2s together, and all the 8s, all the minors she's grouped together to give their meanings, but they're also grouped together in the chakra association. So if I show you the cards, that's the backs. Oh, there we go, that's the backs. So for the first chakra, like I say, which is the root chakra, chakra 1, let me just find all the cards together, which is the red. I'll just put that down there. She's grouped together the aces, and this is what I mean about the artwork. It's not the kind of artwork that I would normally go for, but I liked the idea of a tarot what had the the chakra associated with each card. So she chose the aces to be coordinated with the root chakra, and she also chose the 8s. So here's the 8s. And this is how they come in the box. They come in these groups rather than in order. So as you open the box, this is what you get. You get them through the chakra system rather than through the tarot system. So that's the 8 of Swords. And then the majors that she's associated with the first chakra, the root chakra, is the Fool. Chucking them away. The Chariot. And Temperance. So they're all kind of like similar sort of, you can see they're wider weight based kind of thing, so they're not that far off what you'd expect in a tarot card. It's just the kind of artwork that she's used. I'm not really, overly struck on that kind of digital art where they use real people and they're all model like people. Do you know what I mean? I'm not keen, but I just wanted it for the system and to learn the system, and why she's chose certain cards to go in that particular chakra. And we're now on to the second one, the second chakra, which she now puts the 2s with, and it's an orange. We're now into the orange. So this is the sacral chakra, and so we got the 2s. So we got 2 of Cups, 2 of Coins, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. So you see what I mean? They are very rider weight based, so it's easy to tell. And then she's also put in the 9s. So we've got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Coins, the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. and then the major arcana that is the Magician, Strength, and the Devil. So they are the majors that she's associated with the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. And we now go on to the third one, which is a yellow, which is the solar plexus. And she's assigned to the threes. So we've got the Three of Cups, the Three of Coins, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Swords. She's also associated the tens, so we've got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. And the majors are the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Tower. So that is those ones. We now go to the heart chakra, which is green. So this is the green, and she's associated the four. So there's the Four of Cups, the Four of Coins, the Four of Wands, Four of Swords, and then she's associated the princesses, which are the pages in a normal tarot, you know, the usual tarot. So the actual princesses or the pages have been assigned to the heart chakra. So it's the Princess of Coins, Princess of Wands, and then the Princess of Swords, which is the box cover. And then the major arcana associated to the heart chakra is the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So we then go on to the blues, which is the throat chakra, and the ones that she's associated with those. And we've associated the Five, which is the Five of Cups, Five of Coins, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. And she's also associated the Knights to this chakra. So we've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, all relating to the throat chakra. And the majors associated is the Emperor, Justice, and the Moon. So they're the majors that she's associated with the throat chakra. So we've now got the third eye chakra, which is a purpley colour, and with that she's associated the six. So we've got the Six of Cups, the Six of Coins, the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords. The Queens have been associated to this one, so we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Wands, dropped one, and the Queen of Swords. And then the majors, what have been associated to the third eye, is the Hierophant, the Hanged Woman, not the Hanged Man, the Hanged Woman, and the Sun. So the final cards associated, there's one spare, but I'll go to that in a minute, is the crown chakra, so the seventh chakra. So we go to this, which is like an lilac-y indigo colour. So we've got the Seven of Cups, because the sevens have been associated with this chakra, the Seven of Coins, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and then the Kings. The Kings have been associated, so that's the King of Cups, King of Coins, King of Wands, King of Swords. And then the majors that have been associated with the seventh chakra are the Lovers, Death, and Judgment. So the last card, the World card, has been associated to all of the chakra, so the whole chakra system, and that's why it's got the whole colour all the way around. And that's the final card of the tarot and the major arcana, and it's been, like I said, associated with all of them. It's good quality card stock, and it's got that. It's quite matte finished. It doesn't feel shiny or anything to me, and it's not stuck together or nothing like that. They shuffle really easily and what have you. So that is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and I'm really looking forward to working with that. For the first time ever, this incredible new divination tool by acclaimed intuitive Tori Hartman allows each of the 78 tarot cards to be interpreted through one of the 7 chakras. These cards are clearly reveal your future path as well as visionary roadmap, the manifesting of your dreams. See tarot through the lens of the chakras, helping you to shift outgrown ideas and beliefs. Follow the Fool through every card of the major arcana and journey with her into your calling. Try our card spreads created especially for you to tap into your chakra energy and give more accurate interpretations. So I'm going to have a look at these today and have a little play around with them, and then I'll come back tomorrow and try out one of the spreads out of here using the cards, and just sort of see what kind of interpretation and whatever that they give, and if it adds on another layer. And it should add on another layer using the chakra on top of the tarot meaning, so it should add another layer to the reading, which I'm hoping for anyway. So I'm going to give this a go, and hopefully be back tomorrow or Wednesday with a spread from here, and just to show how it works and how it's going. So I'm going to be working alongside that, and also the Oracle. And as for the hero's journey, that will go up, and I will pull that out again at a later date, because like I said, I just didn't resonate with it, which is a shame because they're gorgeous, but that will just go up. So they're the 2 decks that I'll be working with this coming week. This is the one that I tried working with last week with no joy, and I will be back soon. Bye for now.